Here comes Matt Doman at the 171 weight class. And the match begins. Just a little poking out there. Oh, and the TJ kid goes in for a single. Matt's putting in a wizard. Oh, 2 points for TJ. He's got a half in. Oh, he's getting back points. Matt's getting on his back. Got 3 back points. The kid's just working on top of Matt. He's going for some back points. Matt's got to get off his back. Oh, Matt gets on top. He has the kid reversed. Oh, he's got a half in. He's got a half. He's got the cradle locked up. Get him down, get him down, get him. Flip him over, flip him over. And Matt Doman got pinned. That's a rough match. Yeah. I didn't think he was back in there. I can't believe he called that. Sketchy pin there. I don't know about that one. Thank you, Oliver. At the 189 weight class. And he receives a forfeit. Looks good, doing it. We will forfeit the 215 weight class. That was actually Dan Pastry at heavyweight, not at 215. There was a forfeit at 215.
Who was that?
That was Brian Coonahan at 103 receiving a forfeit, and this is Dylan Hill at 112 receiving another forfeit for the Panthers, 12% player. And now we have a match at the 119 weight class between Mike McGuire and Mikey Mac McGuire and Pat Slavonic. Oh, the kid goes in fierce. This kid's really quick. Oh, Mike's faster. Oh, nice takedown by Mike. Nice single leg takedown by Mike McGuire. Now Mike's working in the bar arm. Arm bar. It's hard to take and fucking say it at the same time. They go out of bounds and Mike gets a fresh start back in center. Mike flips it over with an armbar. And Mike gets a pin. Nice finish. Very good match by Mike McGuire. I think he's 10-0 now. I think he is. Now, at 125, we have David Doman receiving a forfeit. He's the captain of the team.
Dave Roman. You say he gets the forfeit? Oh, you said it?
Yeah, I said it.
Not Callie in the winning column.
And at 130, we have a forfeit by, I think it's Josh Trott, but I'm not sure. And at the 135 weight class, we have John Sabositz versus McCalvin. Oh, John gets the TJ kid gets a single and gets 2 on John. He's got the double grapevine. Oh, and they're out of bounds. Yeah, I'm down. The kid's putting a little hurt on John Sabositz right now. It's a tough battle. He's got the cradle locked up. John's trying to get out. John's got to get his leg free, and he's got the 2, and he's got the kid on his back. He's getting back. Oh, John. Oh, my God. They're just rolling around. Roly-poly. And the pin. John Sabositz. Very good match.
What a match.
They were doing the roly-poly. The score of the match is 42-12.
I'm gonna say something.
Over St. Clair.
I thought you said in the mic. Rue Levine next to 140 weight class.
We got Ryan Levine and Josh Russo.
I said that.
Did you?
You gotta let me know, man. It's so hard. I can't hear you. Difficulties with the headgear.
Just a few problems. We got Rue over here on the left. Oh, and he sprawls. Get that leg out. He's got to throw the wizard. The TJ kid has got, or Russo, he's got a nice single leg. And they're out of bounds. I never know what to say if I don't remember the TJ kid. That was good. They start off fresh. Oh, Ryan has to get his leg back. Kid dragged in his leg. But he gets out of bounds again. We got a nice crowd out there tonight. Looks pretty filled. First home match of the season. Nice turnout. Oh, And Ryan gets taken down for 2 on the edge of the mat. Kid barely kept his feet in. Nothing's really happening in the mat. Nothing's happening. Ryan got up there. It's the end of the first. It's 2-1 in the match. Again, TJ against Ryan Levine. Ryan chooses down.
See, no, you can't. You gotta think about what you're gonna say to say. Don't sit down to roast too. Like the bar arm. You can't just say. If you sound dumb, it's already on you. What's his name?
Josh Russo from TJ going for the tilt, but unsuccessful in the attempt. And they go out of bounds. Oh, and Ryan gets out to tie the score at 2. Ryan's got a sprawl, and they get out of bounds for the 3rd time. 4th, actually. 3rd time for the shots. Refs making them into the center.
All you gotta do is time this snap. Snap, snap. Snap and go. Here we go, as it reaches, go. You gotta score here, Ryan.
Doing a whole lot of nothing. TJ chooses bottom. Ryan goes for the ankle pick. Ryan's got a firm grasp. And they rush out of bounds. But TJ escapes at the edge of the mat, and he's up 3-2. Ryan has a minute to take him down.
Tired right now.
TJ takes a shot, but they're out of bounds. Oh, Ryan gets a nice single. He's got to suck it in. He's got 37 seconds left. And the stalemate is called. It's a nice shot by Ryan.
Very nice,
Very nice. Oh! Takes a quick shot, but he misses. He has 17 seconds left. The score is 3-2 TJ. And TJ gets 2. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Ryan Levine losing the top one. 5-2.
Hard fought match by Ryan Levine.
But both combative. Kyle Lloyd Bucher. Wrestling Troy Robinson from Thomas Jefferson. Score of the match is 42-15, Upper St. Clair. Kyle goes in strong. Ooh, Kyle's going pretty fast, this kid.
Points for Bob Bucher.
And he gets the bar arm. And he gets the pin. Nice match by Kyle Lloyd Bucher. And a 160 we have Garrett Fry. Oh, take that back. We have Connor Bucher at 152. Sorry about that. He's receiving a forfeit for Upper St. Clair. And at 160 we have Garrett Fry.
The Dong. And the forfeit.
And a forfeit. That ends the match at 60-15, Upper St. Clair.
I thought that was a leak. It's not me.
Welcome to this evening's match with Pittsburgh Central Catholic. The Upper St. Clair Panthers hosting Central Catholic Vikings. Our first match will be at 160. Freshman Connor Bucher, who is normally our 152, is wrestling up at 160 against either freshman Mike Pendle or Luke Mortensen. Connor went after opponent right away, tries to tie the head, going for the body shot. That's Luke, sorry about that, but that is freshman Luke Mortensen against freshman Connor Bucher. Connor gets the takedown, gets the 2. He's going to work Coaches are shouting for Connor to give him some room so we can get him moving on the upper body. Freshman Luke Mortensen's trying to keep his arms in time so we can't get a pin. There's a clamp on Connor Bucher. Clamp warning. That'll be 1 point. Yep. Connor locked his hands. So he gave up a point. It's now 2-1, Upper St. Clair. in the match. Connor's on top. Connor's getting the half in. He's got to run that. He's got to keep the other wrist, try to tilt. Connor's going for the pin. He needs to force it. He's got pressure on the shoulder. He's going to sit through and get the. He's going to sit through to go for the pin. He's sitting through. He adjusted over. He's putting pressure on the chest. He's putting pressure. Connor's working very well, doing a nice move, nice job on top. He's going to have to adjust it. He's working for that pin. The freshman from, four back, blood time against Central. So they'll come out and check the mat for any blood and attend to the wrestler who's bleeding. It's not an uncommon move with some matches if you feel like even moving kids bumping kids to another weight, because you feel like you have an advantage at certain weights that your wrestlers are even better than the heavier kids. It's not an uncommon move with teams sometimes to move kids up if it feels it gives them an advantage, especially if you have a lineup that has a couple of spots missing. Coach Dillier's talking to Connor, explaining some strategy to him. Connor's had a very good, outstanding freshman year for Upper St. Clair. He looks to have a big future wrestling for the Upper St. Clair Panthers. And he's one of a number of freshmen that have done outstanding for the program this year. Okay, the officials will bring after they tend to the wrestler, the official will bring the wrestlers back in and get them started. Just making sure that he's okay. Guess they're cleaning something up on the wrestler, cleaning any extra blood off of him. Officials going over to check and see if Central Catholic's wrestler Luke Mortensen, see how he's doing, and if they've got the blood taken care of. Okay, we'll be getting started. Luke put his mouthpiece in. Some wrestlers do wear mouthpieces. It's a good safety precaution. Okay, Connor will start in the top position. About 38 seconds left in the first period. Connor's working the arm very nicely. He's keeping the legs pinned so he can try to get that half in. He's trying to wants to get a pin if he can. It's not always easy with a heavier opponent, but you have to use if you're an athletic wrestler, as Connor is, and you're strong, you can have success doing this. Connor rolled him over very nice. Got the pin. Good job by Connor Bucher. Gets Upper St. Clair off to a good start. It's 6-0 over Central Catholic. First match this evening. Our next match will be at 171. I got to see who's coming out for that match. That will be Garrett Fry. Garrett's going to bump up as well. He's typically the 160. Senior Garrett Fry, and he is going to wrestle at 171. He's wrestling sophomore Bob. I can't quite read the name on the roster, but it looks like Bob Hargazy. Sometimes the wrestler who's a little lighter can outquick his bigger opponent. Don't do too much tying up. You tend to stay away from until you get them down on the mat. Garrett, nice, very nice pickup by Garrett. Nice on the leg, looking for the trip to get his 2. He's got good trip, got his 2. Good job by Garrett. Got his 2 points. 1 point. An escape and a takedown for Central Catholic. Garrett's going to have to work himself up. You don't want to be. This is the downside to a heavier wrestler and a lighter wrestler. The lighter wrestler does not want to get caught on the inside. It's just going to wear him out too much. So he needs to escape or reverse a standing cradle off the mat. Good job by Garrett. Garrett's got to make sure he doesn't get caught inside with the heavier wrestlers. Garrett needs to make sure he comes up quick. Okay, the central wrestler is he's going to try to get his legs in if he can, so he can get his half in. Garrett's going to try to sit and stand. He's trying to break the grip and turn, and brought back down to the mat. Up. Still no control. He started in the up position, so there's no points off the mat. Good job by Garrett. About 49 seconds left in the first period. Garrett's going to need to explode off the bottom here. Garrett's up, needs a turn, got his one. Not yet. Yes, he got it now. Good job by Garrett Fry. Garrett sprawls back. Both wrestlers are tied up. Nice shrug and throw by Bob Hargese from Central. Nothing yet. Garrett got away. Good shot by Garrett. Good single. Pull him in. He's got to try to pull him back in if he can. Oh, nothing. Both off the mat. Both wrestlers will come back to the center. 19 seconds left in the first period. Score's tied 3-3. Tie up. Oh, good shot. Good shot by the Central wrestler. And takedown. Garrett's got the whizzer in. If he lets that go, we got the points. Central got the points. Garrett couldn't quite get it in. Okay, Garrett's now down 5-3 with 4 seconds left in the period. Wrestlers will come back. Central's choice, they're deferring. Garrett's going to be on the bottom. Central will start on top. So Garrett's in the scoring position. Garrett needs to get up and out of this position. So he's trying to tilt. Central wrestler's trying to tilt Garrett. If he exhibits control from the top like that and tilts the wrestler and can hold it, he can pick up points. Garrett's trying to roll through. He's getting a half in from the sitting in. The Central wrestler's getting a half in from the sitting position. Garrett needs to keep, Garrett can come through. He needs to get his hips up if he can and keep coming through. Doesn't want to lay down. He needs to get that hand off so the half can't get in clean. Garrett's doing a nice job to fight through this. Good job by Garrett. Good job. Garrett's fighting through very, very well. Again, he wants to try to get off the bottom if he can. It's hard for a lighter wrestler. Needs to shake. If he can shake him off through. Nope. Central wrestler Bob Hargese got his legs in on Garrett's and was able to not get shaken off. He's got a half and he's got a power half in. He's trying to keep his legs in and put a half in at the same time, get the half sunk and get Garrett rolled with his weight, which he just did. Garrett's fighting. Whoop, there's the pin. 50 seconds left in the second period. So we're now tied 6-6. Good try by Garrett. It's tough with a heavier opponent. Next weight is at 189. This is, looks like senior Ben Fallon from Central Catholic. And freshman Matt Doman. Whoop, we're going to forfeit this. So we're going to, Coach DeLeo decided to forfeit 89. 189, 215 is Tim Kopecko. Oh, looks like Danny Vaughn. It's the 215. There's a forfeit Upper St. Clair there. And there'll be a forfeit to Tim Kopecko at the heavyweight for Central Catholic. Upper St. Clair doesn't have any wrestlers at 89 through heavyweight currently. So this should put Central up 24-6. We start at 103. We'll come back through 103. Okay, Central is up currently after 5 matches. They are up 24-6, and we're coming out 103 with sophomore Brian Coonahan against freshman Eric Nutter. Brian's done an excellent job this year, one of a number of outstanding sophomores we have wrestling. He's done a great job. Brian's got to look for his opportunity. Good scoop by Nutter. Whoop, good scoop. 2 down, got his takedown. Nutter got the 2. Good duck under to the single by Nutter. Really nice move. Very smooth. Brian's going to need to work up. Freshman Nutter has that half, and whoop. Brian, he's going to try to fight through. Whoop, there's the pin. 123 at the first period. Ball that puts it up Central 30-6. We're at 112 with freshman Corey Loeffler. And it looks like it's going to be, we have one of two wrestlers at 112. Looks like it's going to be sophomore Dylan Lease. Upper St. Clair's going to need to mount a comeback here through the mid rounds. Dylan's coming out to the center mat to meet Corey Loeffler. Dylan, both wrestlers are circling. Dylan's looking for his opportunity. Working the head, good. Got his 2 points. Good job by Dylan. Good job. So to work the head and get it down. Dylan's legs caught. He got it out. Wants to try to bring Loeffler down to the mat, which he did. Doesn't want to let his hips up. Good job by Dylan. Close to the edge of the mat. Okay, Loeffler will be in the down position. Dylan Lease will be up on top. Dylan's going to want to take him right to the mat. Don't want to let his hips up. You want to take him right to the mat and start working that half in. Upper St. Clair's going to need to make up some points, so we're going to need some pins. Nope, you don't want to sit on your hips. Dylan got on his hips. There he goes. He recovered. Good job. Dylan got his head out of there. Good job. He wants to bring Loeffler down to the mat. Good scoot out by Loeffler. Good try on the switch by Loeffler. Didn't quite get it. Dylan's working the wrist. He's flattened Loeffler out down to the mat. He's trying to get that wing in. Oh, off the mat. Both wrestlers off the mats. 57 seconds left in the first period. Dylan's up 2-0. A nice takedown. You can hear Coach Diller shouting some instructions over there to the kids. He's a very good coach. All the assistants do a great job. Lots of instruction for the kids. Dylan's going to want to get his hips down. That's it. Don't let those hips up from the bottom, man. If you can keep a leg pinned on the hips, then you can start to work for your half. Or you can start to run something, run an arm bar, or run your half. He's got the half almost in. You'll see wrestlers hop over sometime if they get a half in because they have to adjust it. Sometimes they want to try another side. Dylan's going to try to bundle for the pin. Oh, he's got to make sure he doesn't. He's trying to get. He may have 3, not quite. He can bring him back. Oh, he let it go. He did get 2 back points. He's got the in. Whoop. Good period for Dylan. Good period for Dylan. Okay, he's up 4-0. We're at the 112 weight. Okay, Upper St. Clair's going to defer because they have the lead. Typically, you'll see wrestlers, if they have choice, if they are up going into the second period, they will defer so they have the advantage in the third period. It's a very common strategy. Okay, Dylan's going to approach Corey and get on top. Good job by Dylan. Took his hips right down to the mat. Didn't give Corey a chance to get his hips up. Now he's working to get that half in. Dylan's doing a good job of grinding him a little bit to the mat, but he wants to let those shoulders up. So he can get his arms in to try to get that half in or get an arm bar in. There he goes. There he goes. He let the shoulder up, and now he's able to turn him. There he goes. Now he's got to put pressure on that chest. He should have 3 more back points coming. He's looking for the pin right now. Corey's fighting on the bottom. Dylan Lee's doing a great job of getting pressure on those chests. About 1:09 in the first period. He just dropped. No ref, no call from the official yet for the pin. They're working for it. Dylan's working hard to get it. Doesn't quite have the shoulders down to the official's satisfaction. Very close. About 50 seconds left in the second period. Coach is shouting instructions to Dylan to make some adjustments. Sometimes it's just a matter of letting a shoulder go up, getting an arm up, so the shoulder blade automatically drops down. Dylan's working to get that. He does have 3 back points coming. He can't let the bottom wrestler roll through. He wants to keep pressure on that shoulder and force the arm up over his head. That'll help drop the shoulder down and get into position for a pin. He's working real well, though. He's got that shoulder covered. He's got the near shoulder covered. If he can pick his head up, he's got the pin. Good job by Dylan Lace. Nice job. Good job by Dylan. That was a pin at 13 seconds left in the second period. Brings Upper St. Clair back to 30-12. Good match by Dylan Lace. We are at 119. This will be announced. I'm going to see who's going out at this match. Might be bumping somebody up at this. And I think we are. Okay, it's 119 is Lorenzo Thomas for Central Catholic, an outstanding wrestler. And we're setting up another 112. We're bumping up another one of our freshmen, Dylan Hill. Dylan, boy, aggressively goes right after Lorenzo, keeping his head up. He's looking for something. Good job by Dylan. Good job by Dylan. He's moving quick. Lorenzo has the leg. He's got the arms bundled. Sprawl back by Lorenzo. Dylan's got the legs. Now he wants to work outside if he can. It's a hard position to stay in. If you can step around, he needs to start stepping. There he goes. He's starting to come around. If he can step and either hook a leg or grab a leg, then he can work himself around to get 2 from behind. Nice move by Lorenzo Thomas. Got his 2, and he's working for that pin. Rolled him right into a half. Dylan's got the leg. Good job by Dylan. Dylan's working really well. Lorenzo's posting. He's got the cradle. He's trying to roll Dylan back. Got him near the edge of the mat. Dylan's got to fight. See if he can kick through. Good cradle by Lorenzo Thomas of Central Catholic. Dylan's kicking and fighting though. He's working. Well, Dylan rolled through. Off the mat. Should be 3 more. Yep, 3 for the near fall. So it's 5-0 Central Catholic. Dylan's working hard and doing real well. Dylan tried to sit up. Whoop, not quite through. Try to switch. He's got the leg. Lorenzo just keeps moving. He's trying to kind of corkscrew Dylan into the mat if he can do it. He's got that shoulder there. We got Dylan turned over. Dylan kicked through. Dylan's trying to come through. If he can get his leg kicked out, he can get 2 points for. He just did it. For reversal, almost. Yeah, he did. He's got to get the arm free. He did. Got his 2 points for the reversal. Lorenzo stepped over. He reversed out. Got 2. He's tilting Dylan back. Whoop, period's over. 2 near fall for Thomas. So it makes it score now 9-2. Start of the second period at 119. Again, Dylan Hill's a freshman, and he is wrestling up. Okay. Central's going to start on the bottom. St. Clair on top. Good standing switch by Lorenzo Thomas. Moved real well off the bottom. Good move. He's got the shoulders bundled. He's going to keep those shoulders up on Dylan. Lorenzo's going to keep the shoulders up and try to see if he can work Dylan into a pin. Dylan's got to fight and see if he can roll through, which he did. Good job by Dylan. Good job. It's 3 more. That makes the score 14. We're getting close to a technical, which is 5 points. If you win by, I believe 15, the opponent, you get 5 points as opposed to a pin. Nice reversal. Nice reversal by Dylan. That's keeping the match going. Dylan got one, so he's keeping it close. Lorenzo's got Dylan bundled. He is trying to work Dylan back onto the mat for that pin. Dylan's got to keep fighting it off if he can. He's got to hold one of the legs. He's got both legs now. If he can come back up through Thomas's middle. Instructions being shot at Lorenzo Thomas from the central coach as well. They're really working to try to get a pin. This is what they're looking for from Lorenzo Thomas at Central. So if Dylan can hang in there and not give up the pin, that's actually pretty big. Oh, he just got the half in on Dylan. Dylan needs to make Dylan's trying like heck not to get rolled over on his shoulders. Oh, he's up so far so good. It's like we're approaching technical area, not quite yet. Lorenzo can't get Dylan down on the mat, his shoulders down. Dylan's fighting really well. So it's 16-3. Got to make sure that Dylan's whole goal here is not to get pinned, so we only give up 5 points. That's it. Dylan's on top. Dylan's working. He's trying to get Lorenzo down. Dylan's moving with him good. Oh, Lorenzo just reversed it. Came out. He's got the shoulders bundled. Now he's going to go for that pin. That's 18. It's 18-3. He's got 3 more back. Dylan's trying to fight through not to get pinned. Dylan's fight. Whoop, there goes the pin. Dylan worked hard, fought hard. Pin at 1:26 of the third period. That'll make the score 36-12. St. Clair's going to have to win pretty much from here on out to have a shot to win the match. Sophomore Mike McGuire, our 119, wrestling up at 125. Again, Coach DeLear is looking for some mismatches here. He will be wrestling, looks like freshman Tim Colley. Mike's a very good wrestler for Upper St. Clair. Had a great year so far, as many of the wrestlers have had. Mike got the single, working through. A good job by Mike. Good combination. Got his 2 for the takedown. Mike's going to need to work for that pin if we can get that. We're going to need to score quite a few to get a chance of winning this match. Mike's got the half in. He's running it. Good combination from Mike. He's got the head pin, the shoulder pin. Good job by Mike. Fall at 1:24 the first period for sophomore Mike McGuire. Makes the score 36-18. Upper St. Clair's coming back. Next will be the 130, David Doman. Senior David Doman should be bumping up to 130. To face looks like Marco Redondo, a freshman. So 4 more matches. Oh, this will be a, Mike gets a forfeit. David, I'm sorry, gets a forfeit. Unfortunately, he wanted to wrestle. Boys all do. They get disappointed with those, but that's 6 points for Upper St. Clair. Makes the score 36-24. We're at 135. Freshman Josh Tropp's going to come out. Doesn't appear that there's a wrestler for Central at 135. Josh gets a forfeit. That makes the score 36-30. So we are now up to 140. There are 3 bouts to go. So Central Catholic's sending out Ken Downing, junior, and we're sending out junior John Sabotzis, normally our 35, to the 140. Downing's a very good wrestler, one of the handful of wrestlers ranked in the Whippeal with Central Catholic has. They've got 3 wrestlers ranked currently. We have 3 wrestlers ranked as well. There's various websites in the newspaper that put some different rankings out. Whoop, Downing rolled Sabotzis. Good job by John, right out of that. Rolled right out. Got a takedown. Downing got a takedown. John's going to start off the bottom. Downing on top. John Sabotzis is going to need to try to get up. Downing's pinning John's leg. He wants to try to get that cradle in the near side, which he's looking to get to try to turn that into a pin. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. He's got to let. Downing's trying to get that inside shoulder to drop of Sabotzis. John somehow has to break that grip if he can. It's hard from that bottom position, but he's fighting hard. Downing can't get John Sabotzis up onto his shoulder. That's good. Good job by John Sabotzis. He's almost broke the grip. Good job. Try to roll through. He's got to keep hold of that leg. If John can hang in there. Really, the point of this is he doesn't want to get pinned. If he can hang in or not get pinned, we got a chance to win the last 2 matches and win the match. John's strong. He's working through it. He's working very hard. He's got to get that grip broken. He's standing up. That's outstanding by John Sabotzis. Oh, John's fighting. He's got to roll through if he can do it. He's trying. Downing has the leg pinned. He's got that half. Whoop, there's the pin. 26 seconds of the first period. Makes the score 42-30. Upper St. Clair is going to need to win these last 2 to make the score 42-all. Ryan Levine, senior Ryan Levine is out at 45. Then we are sending senior Kyle Bucher out at normally our 45 to 152. I don't think they have a wrestler here. Kyle Bucher gets a forfeit. Ends the match 42-42. So I've just talked to one of the coaches, and we're checking to see if Pittsburgh Central won them based on 3rd criteria, which would be most falls. Doc Forlini, one of the coaches, just let me know that he's not quite sure about that, but we're waiting to find out. So once we find out from the coaches, we'll let everybody know. It's a good match by both teams. So we're going back, and the coaches are checking right now. We're waiting to find out. The camera just tilted and took a picture of the ceiling. We are waiting to find out. We think Central won based on criteria, which would give them the win. Who won? We got the first points.
We got to go through first points scored each
Oh,
match.
okay. So we got another criteria. What we'll probably do is we'll fill you in at a later date and let you know who won the match. But as of right now, it was 42-42, and the coaches are checking criteria. That'll conclude this evening's match. Thank you. Okay, that's perfect. All done. They're checking criteria. There's a number of different things you look at and they decide.